Hello, welcome to a UEFN secrets video, and in this video, today I'll be showing you some tips and tricks on UEFN. So, are you wondering how to get your friends? You would want to press launch session, but make sure you're on connect platform. It's very important that you do that. And so now, go into Fortnite and just wait here. It should just automatically put you into the UEFN, loading into your edit session. Just wait until you actually get in. Alright, and now once you are in, you just want to leave the creative. And just wait until you get into the lobby. And once you're in the lobby, it should automatically ready you up. If you don't get readied up, just ready up and make sure your other person that's with you or someone else or whoever's in your lobby also readies up. And make sure your game mode is UEFN session. Then it'll take you into this random map that should be like hexagon and stuff. Alright, and once you are in, you just want to go back into your UEFN and then make sure you're on connected platform and launch session. Go back to Fortnite and then make sure on the top right it should say, or I mean top left, it should say preparing or connecting to editor, and then boom, you're now in with your friend. And that's tip 1. Alright, here's tip 2. So for the second tip, some people don't know actually how to install Unreal Engine for Fortnite, especially since people get mixed up with the actual Unreal Engine. So I'm just going to show you how you can actually install Unreal Engine for Fortnite. So you want to go to the store, search store, Fortnite. And then you can either choose Fortnite or Unreal Editor for Fortnite. Usually I just go to Fortnite and then wait for it to load. Go to down to add-ons and then Unreal Engine for Fortnite. Press in library and then it should, or not in a library, but there should be like a download button or buy, whatever it shows for you. But since I already have it, it just takes me to my library. And that was tip 2. Alright, and for our third tip, I'm gonna show how you can actually import 3D models, because for some reason people don't know how to do that, which I'm not blaming you. It actually took me a while to learn stuff in UEFN, but at some point I got a hang of it. So what I like to do is I like to create a folder and call it models, and then go inside of it and then import, and then like we'll go to wherever you have it and then choose your FPX file or whatever 3D model. So now you'll have this pop up. Usually you can just have an import button, but for some reason my 3D model is just kind of bugged out. So hold on, give me a second as I get another one. Alright, and I found another one, so I do import and then choose your FBX file. Wait for the pop-up to load. It might take a little bit depending on how big the file is. And mine came from Blender, but it might be different for whatever yours is. But press import all. And then select everything that I was pasted with. And then you should have your 3D model. So I don't know why that went white. Could just be a glitch. But there's a 3D model. I have a Kid Roy 3D model as a Fortnite skin, but yeah. Alright, so for the fourth tip, you want to get your animation FBX file, and then once you have it, you want to import it, or not import it, place it down, and then in UEFN, the actual animation won't show, but if you want to check it, you can double click the animation sequence in the content browser, and it'll pop up this, which it will show your animation in live. And so you can close out of that if you just want to make sure it's there. And if you go back into Fortnite and try to find it, it's just gonna show this. That's because the changes hasn't been pushed, because as soon as you like import a model, it's not gonna be downloaded to Fortnite just instantly. So you want to go into UEFN and then push the changes, save selected, and then wait for that. Wait for it to stop uploading. And once it's done, go back to Fortnite. It should say uploading or preparing or staging. Once it gets to preparing, just let it load a little bit, and then it should put you in the loading screen. So I'm just gonna wait for a little bit. And now we are back. So once you get in, you should just see your animation where you placed it, and there you go. So for me, I don't have textures because I didn't import the textures for mine. But just in UEFN, you would have to remake the textures, which should be fairly easy. I could make a tutorial on that later on. But there you go, your animation's there. So for tip 5, we're actually going to make this copyable. So first, we're going to create a material. And let's just call it invis. You can choose whatever you want for the name. It really doesn't matter. So you want to go to blend mode, change this to translucent, drag out opacity, and then put in constant, and then press save or Control S or apply. Close out of this, and then you want to make a blueprint class, and then you want to do building prop. You can name this whatever, copy Roy, because that's what my thing is. You can change that to whatever, and you want to open that blueprint class up. So just let it load for a little bit since my UEFN is pretty glitchy. And once it's opened, you want to add skeleton mesh, and then you want to press skeleton mesh. You can change that to whatever it is. So your animation won't be here, as you can see. You want to go to anim to play, strut walking, or whatever your animation name is, and then you should see the animation. Click on whatever you named it, like right here, and it should have self next to it. Click on static mesh, cube, and you'll see there's a big gray cube here. Click on it, go to elements or where material is, and then go to the material you just made. Since mine is called invis, it's right at the top. Press OK, and then now the cube is gone, but it's not really. So you want to press compile, or you can save it, whichever one, and then put that down. So it will look exactly the same as the one that you placed down, except for the animation sequence. You can delete the animation sequence if you want now. It really doesn't matter. Go back into Fortnite. As you can see, it's still not here because we have to push the changes again. So let's go into UEFN and push the changes, and I'll be back when it's on loading screen. Alright, and I'm back. So now if you turn around, you should see the animation, but this time you're able to copy it. So you can paste it around, you can resize it, you can rotate it, do whatever you really want with it. So yeah, and that's the 5 tips and tricks of UEFN, and I'll see you guys in the next video.